Hi, I'm Jayme Ahlden, a realtor with Coldwell Banker Real Estate Group here in Champaign County. If you're thinking about selling your home in Mahomet, Champaign, Urbana, or Savoy, there are a few things that the most successful sellers are doing before their homes hit the market. So today I'm sharing 5 things smart home sellers are doing right now to give themselves the best chance of success. First, smart sellers are making strategic property enhancements. This doesn't mean doing a full renovation before selling. In most cases, it's smaller improvements that make the biggest impact on buyers. Things like fresh paint, power washing, improving landscaping, deep cleaning, and taking care of minor repairs. When I meet with sellers, I always create a property enhancement report tailored specifically to their home. That way, they know which improvements will make the biggest difference when buyers walk through their door. The goal is simply to help the home show in its best possible condition. The second thing smart sellers are doing is pricing their home strategically from the start, not testing the market. Today's buyers are extremely informed. Most have already looked at multiple homes online before scheduling a showing. Strategic pricing takes several factors into account, including recent sales, current homes on the market, neighborhood trends, and overall buyer demand. Homes that are priced well from the beginning tend to generate the most interest in the first few days on the market, which can lead to stronger negotiating leverage and a smoother transaction overall. The third thing is pre-listing inspections. That is when a seller has their home inspected before putting it on the market, ideally by a local, reputable home inspector. It helps sellers understand the condition of their home up front so they can decide how they want to approach any potential issues. Some sellers choose to complete repairs in advance, while others may simply get contractor bids so they understand what those repairs might cost. One thing to keep in mind is that once a seller becomes aware of a material issue, the Illinois law requires that it be disclosed. But in many cases, having this information early actually makes the process smoother. Without a pre inspection, homes typically go under contract first, then the buyer schedules an inspection, and negotiations over repairs begin a week or two later. So when sellers already understand the condition of the home, most of those conversations happen earlier in the process. And when buyers know a home has already been inspected, especially if it's still actively on the market, they're often less focused on requesting minor repairs, especially if they have competition. The fourth thing smart sellers are doing is investing in professional photography and immersive tours. Nearly every buyer starts their home search online today, so the first showing always happens online. High quality photos and immersive tours help buyers really experience the home before they ever schedule a showing, and listings with strong visuals stand out much more online. The fifth thing is sellers offering a home warranty. A home warranty can cover certain repairs to major systems and appliances during the first year after a buyer takes possession. This can provide additional peace of mind, especially if things like the furnace or AC are older. It's a relatively simple way to make a home feel less risky to buyers. Selling a home today involves more than simply throwing a sign in the yard and putting it on the market. The most successful sellers are being proactive, preparing their homes, pricing strategically, and positioning themselves well from the start. If you're thinking about selling your home in Mahomet, Champaign, Urbana, or Savoy, taking these steps can make a big difference in your experience and results. Thanks for watching. If you're thinking about selling and would like guidance on preparing your home for the market, I'm always happy to have a conversation.